Well, good morning. Damn thing just cut me. Yeah, yesterday, this is where I got the little hang from to fix my airlines back here on the truck. Yeah, if you had the opportunity to check out my last video, my airlines was hanging down, damn near touching the ground yesterday, so I had to rig up something temporary. But I'm gonna make sure I get my little hanger before I leave from the customer. And whoever picked this container up just got to do a proper pre-trip and do what I did to try to keep the airlines up off the ground. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of Riding with DJ. Need those 2 flat spots on tires. They ain't gonna last too much longer. I'm starting my morning right here in South Carolina off of I-20. Not sure of the exact town. I think I'm around exit 18. And starting to bleed a little bit. Headed up here to Columbia, South Carolina. Where in the world am I at? Aiken, South Carolina. Oh, I am in Aiken. Yeah, last night I stopped at, I think, matter of fact, in the last clip y'all seen from the previous day, I had stopped at a truck stop over there where Circle K was at. And I mentioned something about I didn't have a backup plan if it wasn't any spots available over there. And when I pulled in, there was 1 spot available at the front, but I thought there was more spots available in the back. And a damn UPS driver whipped in and came in and got that last spot when I was down at the bottom looking for some more spots down there. So I said, damn. So I went up one more exit looking for a spot. Didn't see one. I got to this one. I seen a Waffle House and I seen the Circle K over here, so I said, you know what, let me just whoop off over here and see whether they got anything in here. And that's where I'm at right now in this dirt lot. I was laying back there watching the game last night, and I looked over at Waffle House. I said, you know what, let me just go over here and get me something. So the Waffle House over here, it was a 10 out of 10 to me. But that's what it is. We're about to get the day started, head on up in Columbia, South Carolina. And I will catch y'all in a few. Looking like it's gonna be a beautiful trucking day. It was pretty laid back over here, kind of quiet. I got a motel exactly behind me, and I got one across the street over there. So when I first parked, I was seeing people kind of walk a little bit. And if you know me, one place I do not like to stay is where people walk all night. When people walk all night, that means, in my opinion, they ain't got much to do, and they looking for something to do. And, you know, I'm thinking like, in their mind, like, oh, here go a truck driver over here. Let's go ahead and mess with him. And if there's one piece of advice I can give people on this earth is leave people the hell alone. Leave people alone. Don't put your hand on people. Leave people alone. You know, so when I walked over to the Waffle House last night, I seen a couple guys just standing around and stuff. And you know, I'm never on the road without my protection. So at my last line of defense, I wasn't really worried. You know, but I really don't like staying places where people walk all night. It's just the bottom line. I should have went out there and took that. Oh, come on, guys. Yep, so long, little Waffle House. You was pretty damn good last night. I gotta take my hat off to you. I will not forget about you here in the near future if I want me some good old Waffle House. But we about to roll. I guess we probably like 40-some miles from our drop. Last night was kind of a disaster in so many ways, time-wise, because I was supposed to have been up out of here by, supposed to have been shut down last night at least by, what time I was trying to get shut down by 8. And I didn't get shut down till right at 10 o'clock. So pushed me way behind. Number one, first thing that got the ball rolling was when I stopped at that Flying J. And I went in, I didn't see nobody waiting for a shower. So I was just like, well, I can get one real quick. Well, that turned into like a hour ordeal. And then once I got to my, like I said earlier, I got to where I normally park at, exit 11. Nope. Now it turned into a guessing game of where I'm gonna stay at for the night. All right, Super Ego, what are you doing, buddy? Super Ego just ran off the road. He saved it though. He saved it. Let's keep on hopping. We are 50 miles away from Columbia. And let's make it a good day. Oh boy. I said, whenever I sleep out on the road one night, that next day I'll be ready to take my ass to the house. 2037, yep. 2037, yep. Oh snap, let's see. Truck entrance. We're in the right spot. Where are the JB Hunt containers at? Make sure they got some dropped out here somewhere. But I think this place is 24 hours right here. Go on duty, make sure they haven't changed my load information yet. They are good at changing information, changing my load. But nope, we going to Allied, Consolidated. Damn, we gotta go all the way to Austell. We may go through the middle of the city today because we gotta go all the way to the other side. I can tell you off top, I'm not making it home tonight. Going over to Austell, a lot of times I go to Austell, oh, they sending my ass up north somewhere. Whether it be Greenville, South Carolina, or the Tennessee. I would be surprised if they gave me a load going back down south to South Georgia somewhere. But let's get checked in and hopefully they got some empties over here.
Should get that mark right here and show through my head.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
That doesn't matter what you keep track.
All right.
All right. Yeah, we gotta come back over here and get an empty, and I already spotted an empty. I already spotted an empty. Yep, spotted two of them right over there. Oh, we got some more down there too. So we got the empties. He just told me to drop this in between dock doors. It don't matter what dock doors they are, just dropping in between some dock doors. So I see plenty of spaces. Can't drop it in front of steps. We'll grab this one right here beside US Express. Okay. See, can we find the best container or chassis? Oh la 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 la! All these chassis are not the prettiest. 1225. Let's go back here and check out these tires. I think I'm going for a dropping hook. So it really, that's a flat right there. Look at that. Oh, it's almost flat. Yep. So that, not touching that one. Let's check, make sure. I think it's a dropping hook where I'm going to. Let's go in and double check. Let's go over to my loads, future loads, and yep, it's gonna be a dropping hook. So container looks pretty good. Yeah, whenever I drop a container and it have a bad tire on it, I try to go ahead and call so the next man won't run into an issue. Cause that tire right there is still on bead, but it won't be too long before it comes off. It's basically flat. I was gonna drop a container down there in Albany, Georgia one time. They had a flat tire on it, but I knew what I had to do. Once I dropped that container, I was just trying to get it loaded. I was just trying to get unloaded at the time. But I ended up having to stay out an extra night. It's crazy because I worked the extra day to make more money, but getting home Saturday morning, I still ended up losing because I couldn't start. I had to take my 34. So I still ended up losing money, so it is what it is. You know,
please check your seatbelt.
Please shut up. I forgot to get my, let me see, this is my container. Yeah, I think this is my container. In yesterday's video, when I was at the truck, when I was coming back from the truck stop, I noticed that my airlines was hanging low, and I put my hook on here. Well, I came back to get my hook. Okay, if I can get it. And she gonna be hard to get. She gonna stay on here. There we go. We got it. So, if the next driver do a proper pre-trip, they will catch that. But I just want to get my hook back because it actually goes on my airline. And I will fix it. I will fix it when I get probably to the next stop, when I get a chance, but I just want to get my hook. Or whatever it's called. But if the next driver do a proper pre-trip, they will catch the same thing, and they just got to come up with a solution to fix it. Okay. We got a 40-some mile deadhead down to Orangeburg, South Carolina, the place we are going to. I have been there before. It's a breeze. a Jody Breeze. Yeah, that place right there I just went to. If you ever come over here, easy in and out, real easy in and out. It takes longer for the guard to check you in than to go back there and drop a hook. But pretty easy, pretty sweet. What is this truck up here doing? I guess he pulled a U-turn. Guess he pulled a U-turn. A Yui. Hey y'all, look at this little remote control lawnmower right here. That is amazing. Technology is crazy. I never seen one before. Where's the guy controlling him? Let me see if I can spot the guy that's controlling him. At least I think somebody controlling him. If you have ever seen one of those, let me know. Is that thing remote control or is it automated? It's doing it on its own. It's just following a straight line up and down. That is crazy to me. The world is changing. The world is changing right in front of our eyes. But if you ever come over here to Allied, you gotta come all the way, circle the building, and come back here to the back. It's signs clearly in the front that'll lead you over here. Just come up here, pull ahead to the security office, and walk in the office. We made it. It's been a busy day today though. Come on, Nissan. Oh, the light, oh, it's turning red. I'm stuck out there in the middle of the intersection. That's why you don't pull all the way up on the light so you can see. That is why you don't pull all the way up on the light so you can see. Yeah, come on. Yeah, they haven't sent me another load yet, so what is this guy in front of me doing? You on your yard move? Yeah, I'm taking outside. You stay inside. Group. Go to my work end gate. Yeah, I'm about to reach out to my dispatch. I really never ask for loads, but I'm asking for one today. All right, we in. Yeah, I just wrote dispatch and asked him. We gotta go to D7. I asked my dispatch, well, my dispatch gone for today, but whoever I wrote, I asked him to ask the planners if they have anything going down to South Georgia for me. Austell, D is out. Okay, I know exactly where we're going to. Yeah, this is just about the only rail yard right here where I had to pick up my map to figure out where we're going to. But I guess if I just really look at it, then A starts over here, B, C, D, 7 at the end. So, but yeah, just one of them days where I just want to go home at the end of the day. But we'll catch y'all up here when we make this drop. Oh, let's see, can we find us a spot? Got a couple, damn, they're going right there. There goes another one. We'll grab this one down here. The 2 spots? Yeah, we'll grab one with the 2 spots. Make it a little easier on myself. Sometimes I don't feel like backing up. When I get through that Atlanta traffic, like I just came all the way from one side of Atlanta to the other side of Atlanta. So you can imagine how much traffic I fought to get over here. And I'm not gonna tell you no lie. When I do that and then they send me back out, like especially going back up 85 to Greenville, and I have to fight that 85 traffic, Spaghetti Junction traffic to get out of the city, it just takes all of the energy. Well, really all the energy gone out of me right now, but knowing I gotta fight to get back up there, get out of here, fly. It's just so demoralizing. And like I say, I don't normally ask for loads. I don't mind fighting traffic going home. Cause I'm going home. Confirm drop off. But we're gonna see what they say. Either way, tomorrow is my last, and tomorrow ain't my last day. I got one more day before my weekend starts. But we'll see what they say. Let's head out. About to head over here to the Fairburn terminal. And I got what I asked for. I asked for something going down to South Georgia, and they gave it to me. So I'm about to go over here and pick up a Lowe's. Go ahead and pick up a Lowe's load from Fairburn. And tomorrow I gotta go over to Homerville, Georgia, and pick up. What we got? Go home, baby. It's time to go home. Probably go over to the gym tonight. Get home, put my babies to sleep. Head out probably about 9. Time I'll be home. It is 6 right now. 6. Yeah, I get home about 9. They probably be in the bed. Even though it's summertime, they got summer camp, so they still got to stick to a schedule. It's still important for kids to have a schedule. Let me make sure I'm right about where I'm picking up at. Yeah, Fairburn. Yeah, it's still important for kids to have a schedule even though it's summertime. I let them get away with a little bit more on the weekend. I ain't gonna say me, we. Because a lot of times I'm not there during the week, so. Outgate Bob's Hill. Be good to me today, CSX. From one rail yard to the next. got 3 hours and 12 minutes left on hour 14. And just about 3 hours of driving left, so. Like I said earlier in the video, I should be able to make it home unless I run into any kind of big problems up in here in this CSX rail yard. I see a chassis over there. Okay, I see chassis everywhere. There shouldn't be no issue for me to find a chassis. We're gonna go back here beside this. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got chassis for days. We got chassis for days, baby. We're gonna go ahead to the rail and get us one. Yes, sir. Always remember that the signs are on the ground. That go one straight ahead over there, but we ain't gonna mess with that one. We're gonna come over here track side. We'll come over here track side and get one. And we'll get this one with the pretty orange. But do it really matter? It don't matter, we'll get the easy one. Get on past you, Leanne. Let me go past you. So, probably like 10 minutes later, I came over here to spot 330, and it was already a chassis in the hole. So, you know, it'd be nice from the time I was gone to now he'll be done put my box on my back. That would be so lovely. Let's see, 330. Yeah, he haven't put no box on my back yet. But yeah, right here, I already got a spot. I mean, I already got a chassis. So, just gonna back up under and hook to it. Hey, we are out. And I'm gonna tell you something. You are never too old to learn something. And the crane operator just helped me out a lot. But I was in Bay 330, and when he was putting the box on my back, he noticed something wrong with my chassis. And I had caught it, but you know, I was just gonna let it ride, you know. So he moved me over to 336 and put my box on a chassis over there. He like, I got some more boxes over there at 336. I mean, chassis over there, probably about 5-6 spots away. So when he took my box over there to spot 336, he dropped it down on the chassis, but I wasn't hooked to the chassis yet. So he pulled the crane up probably like a foot from over my box, and he asked me, did everything look good? So I wasn't hooked to the chassis yet. I tried to slide in the front pins. So guess what? They wouldn't go in. So I went back there and told him, who blew on that horn? But yeah, I went back there and told him over the loudspeaker that my pins wouldn't go in. And it was another guy over there that was watching us, you know, that was waiting to get his box. And he told me, when you hook up under your, when you put that truck up under your chassis, it's gonna bring the chassis up to meet your box. And the pins will slide right in. So, as soon as I hooked the box up, the truck to the chassis, they slid right in. I never had that happen to me before. So, it's definitely a first for everything. But I guess it makes sense because every time I get ready to slide my pins into the box, I'm always hooked to that box, you know, so I guess that's why I never had that issue before. I know they kind of said something about it in orientation, but you know, if you ain't never dealt with it before, you're thinking something's wrong with it, you know, but a little learning lesson for me right there. That was my first time running into an issue out here since I've been up here working out of rail yards that I really didn't know how to solve. So, because I definitely wasn't going to take that box out of there if I couldn't have got those pins in there. But we out of there. We got 2 hours left to get home. We got about 30 minutes to play with. This is that crossing right here where that driver got stuck. A Western Express driver. And anytime I come to this crossing, before I make this turn, I look in my mirror right here. I don't know can y'all see these cars back here, but I look in my mirror back here to see how many cars come before I pull over down that railroad track. And I already see the last car coming. So I'm gonna go ahead and make this turn, because I don't want to be up here and I don't want to be stuck on this track and I can't make this turn. And as you can see, nobody is coming. So, and also I know I come out of this way every time because they're doing construction over there on that bridge and it be backed up over there sometimes. So I come over here all the time. I make sure that my landing gear is all the way up whenever I leave the rail yard, because I don't want to get stuck on a railroad track. I think that's like the #2 thing I'm scared of, is to flip a truck over and to get stuck on a railroad track. I don't want to do it. So gotta be proactive, man. You gotta be proactive. And I have been coming down here. I guess this city is Union City or Fairburn, whatever it is. Whatever it is. But I see trains. I get down here halfway to where I get on the interstate at, and the trains coming through here easily freaking 40, 50 miles per hour. They be rolling through here, so I don't want those problems. But we're gonna creep on out of town. I hate that I hate that I couldn't get out of that rail yard fast enough, because it's gonna be a late start for tomorrow. I'll be home by 10, which means I can't move to about 8:30, and I wanna take this load all the way to Valdosta, go pick up that load and come back to Atlanta and grab another load and be back home. Do 2 loads tomorrow and do 2 loads Thursday. That's what I want to do. But leaving out the rail yard so late might make it a little difficult. This place right here, this what is it called? Oz Pizza, right here in Fairburn. If you ever in the Fairburn area, come over here to Oz Pizza. Pretty damn good. I ate that when I was in orientation. And there's another spot too. I'm trying to figure out where it's at. Seafood spot over here somewhere too I ate at. Where are you at? Is this it right here? Yep. Lady Fannie Mae's. Pretty damn good. You're in orientation and you don't want to eat them Subways they give you at JB Hunt. Come down the street down here, and them 2 pizza joint, that pizza joint, that fish joint, I can guarantee you gonna get some good food up out of them places. So we're gonna keep on marching on down here to South GA, and we're gonna get ready to shut this video out real soon. It's been a pretty good day, and I'll catch y'all in a few.